Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be playing Dead Cells with a couple mods that I found out on the store that are freshly updated, and we're also celebrating the fact that I finally graduated. I am so incredibly happy about it. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I presented my thesis yesterday on May 23rd in the morning. It was an online presentation and it went great. That's all I can say. Took a little bit of effort. Yeah, one of the teachers that's like that was defending, that was sorry, judging my thesis. He was kind of an asshole. Okay. Hmm. And like he gave me a little bit of trouble. Well, I don't want to say asshole. Maybe he was just being thorough, but I I got nothing but disdain for my teachers, dude. They are so annoying. This is a long time coming, by the way. Uh, oh, door is colorless. Huh. Here we go. Yeah, it has been a long time coming. You guys have been hearing me talk about my graduation and... Oh, come on! Well, I just wanted to show you guys that the cat does noises. There we go. And he gets hit. That's all. Huh. Is this better? Well, it is decent. Let's see if they made it be able to break doors. Nope. Still can break doors. So, this mod, just like every other mod, that's, well, most of the other mods that are in the... There we go. That are in the mod shop, the Steam workshop, is made by, I think, the Google translation that I placed it on said it was simplified Chinese. So I'm guessing it's from somewhere on China or where people speak Chinese. And this mod is supposed to add the description of the mod in short said that the idea behind this mod is to make more weapons viable without having a clear-cut meta. And yeah, right in the beginning of the mod, like the picture that's advertising the mod shows a bunch of weapons that have had a dual color added to them. So yeah. Unfortunately, we missed 30. So yeah, there are two colors for each weapon now. And yeah, not each weapon, for a bunch of weapons. A bunch of weapons have become colorless. A bunch of mutations have turned into colorless mutations, as you can see. Gastronomy, I think it's mainly the potion drinking mutations, they turn into colorless mutations. And also I have a mod that replaces the beheaded's head with, or actually places a head in the beheaded's body. That's a cat. And yeah, it's a cat that I'm sure you guys saw it because I took damage. It's a cat that hisses when it gets hit. And also, apparently the door is now colorless. Oh, the bombs, right? Nice. That's a big piece of food that we can use for later on. So we took a hit there. Are there enemies in here? Just one. I miss using this weapon. Oh! Were we right in the end of that poison attack that the scorpion launched, or does the balance make us invincible while we're using the bat? I kind of don't want to find out, but I feel like the bat is stunning enemies a bit more. I don't know. Maybe it stuns enemies a bit more? I don't know. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Is that higher level than usual? So because the mod is in Chinese, I had a little bit of trouble. Oh, poison. You gotta love it. Wow. We're taking a lot of... Damn. Maybe they changed the odds of you getting good necklaces? Once again, I don't know. I will leave the mod page, the link to the mod in the description of the video, so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Unfortunately, I talked about this before. When a game stops getting updated, it usually goes one of two ways. You know, either the game dies or the community manages to keep it alive. There are plenty of ways to do it. The way that I love the most is speedrunning, and I am, you guys know, especially considering the way that I play, I just love speedrunning in general, right? I feel like the bat volley is still a bit underwhelming. Oh, nice. One change they made, sorry, is that Hokuto's bow is back on brutality. So yeah, that's great, isn't it? And there we go. Remember the time when this was brutality and tactics? That's one of the first things that I noticed when I saw the mod page. I was like, okay, this is gonna make me do it. I just love brutality Hokutos. It's an amazing way of increasing your damage, and it looks cool. You know, the name is cool. It's just an item that I find cool in general. So yeah, we're just gonna use it. We are taking quite a bit of damage, I'm not gonna lie. I am really rusty. It hasn't been that long? No, yeah, it hasn't been long at all since I last played the game. Oh yeah, a wrecking ball is now ranged. There we go. It's a bit bugged. Yeah, it is a bit bugged, but it's fine. I'm doing a brutality run just because I feel like it. But if you guys want, if you guys are interested in this mod, because this mod is not as interesting as the other mod video that I made, a mod series where I play the game with the advanced alternative balance mod. It's not as thorough as that, because that is more of a, that's also more of a like thorough look into balancing, and even though some items like suck to use more than they did before, it's a genuine attempt at making the game more well balanced. While I feel like, at least from what I read on the description, I feel like this is more of a buff everything mod, you know, everything that's not meta, quote unquote, according to whatever criteria the mod creator decided to use. There we go. I think we're gonna keep the door a little longer. It's just a mod for the creator to increase the effectiveness of other items that aren't meta, and it doesn't change any mechanics apparently. Okay, I kind of want to go back and check. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have realized, but this is going to be a run where it's going to be kind of like a use what you see run, you know? But not because I'm going for the challenge, so we're still going to interact with shops and stuff. But I want to try to use a bunch of items, right? So I'm gonna keep replacing brutality items with other brutality items in the order that I last saw them, in the order that I picked them up. So if I see something on brutality, I'm gonna replace it with the oldest brutality item from that category that's on my loadout. And that way we can really interact with all the items. And I also saw the mod that makes my head the head of a cat, and I was incredibly interested. So yeah, we're gonna use those. We're gonna use that as well. And if you guys are interested, I'm down to making 2 more videos with this mod, going for different colors, just to showcase how the different items have been changed. As I was saying before, and I think I forgot to finish, usually a game that has stopped getting updates can continue if the community chooses. Oh, I forgot to recycle this too. The game can continue if the community continues to keep it alive. And I think speedruns are a great way of doing that. Another way is with mods. And not all games have mods or are mod friendly. So it's kind of sad when a game dies because it doesn't have access to mods. Or in the case of Dead Cells, I think I heard someone talk about the fact that this game is a bit difficult to mod. I mean, wow, it has a 50% extra damage. I'm gonna use it a little bit. It's kind of bad, actually. Damn, okay. Well, it's not bad, it's just... I don't know, we're not using it now. I want that. Yeah, I feel like we're getting more necklaces that are higher level. Or maybe it's been a long time since I've played and all. We don't have to kill every mob. You guys never see me go to the optimal biome, right? It's just that I want to have more chances at interacting with the different items. So it's funny that we found a crowbar here. Let's see what we're gonna get behind the door as well. As always, this is a really quick biome to get to. I think the oldest thing we have is the grenade, is the tornado? Probably? Well, this isn't exactly a challenge, I'm just trying to showcase the items, so... It's no big deal. We're also gonna go back to recycle the food, because I'm using a colorless version of gastronomy, so... We gotta make it work for us, right? That's gonna give us a bonus percentage to our damage. Once again, I'm gonna leave the link of the mod in the description of the video, so you guys can check it out. And please tell me if you're interested in seeing more of these videos, because yes, I'm down for continuing it, but the modding community is not that strong in deadcells. As I was saying, apparently it's a little hard to mod this game, or just people are not as interested. I guess deadcells is a niche enough game that, you know, sometimes you just gotta accept the fact that the game is an indie game, you know. It's sold a lot, but it's sold a lot on consoles, and people usually prefer to play games like these in controllers. So this game has more of a console gaming community, or just a controller community in general. But I'm just talking out of my ass here. I'm not sure if that's exactly the reason we don't get more mods. I just think it's sad, dude. Like, it's so easy to mod games. Ooh, yep. It's so easy to mod games like these, you know? Like, you can just see the fact that, you know, you could. The mods could be so easy, you know? It's a 2D game, dude. You know? You see plenty of people reskinning weapons. Oh boy. You see people reskinning weapons all the time. You see different skills being made all the time, but you don't see a whole lot of like levels being made, you know? So that is a real shame. Like, this game could be great with mods, you know? It could get a long and healthy life cycle after the disaster that was the End Is Near DLC. But unfortunately, it is what it is. There you go. That could have been awful. So yeah, about my thesis, I am really glad to have finished it. But I gotta say, dude, love it. I still hate my teachers, man. Like, they are so annoying. They were, like, even at the end, dude. There was a guy that was like doubting the like, he was, I'm not really sure you made this. I'm not really sure you coded this yourself, because it's missing this and this and that in the code. And I was like, dude, it's not missing. It's there. Okay, you just gotta read it. And I'm totally down to get into detail about what my thesis is. and and show it to you guys, but I'd have to translate it properly because it's written entirely in Portuguese, and I think I have to. Oh, I'm not picking it that up. Although, oh damn it, whatever. Would have been nice to pick it up probably to see how it's changed, if at all. But yeah, as I was saying, there's a big part of my thesis that involves like modeling a data set, modeling with a data set that involves credit card fraud and how to predict it and how to prevent it, you know? And I coded it all on Python, the programming language. And yeah, I coded it all myself, you know? Uh, I had some help from the internet. I looked into some other works that use the same data set, but the coding was my own, right? And it had like 4 distinct sections where I did like 4 different sets of modeling using different methods, like using cost functions and a bunch of other useless stuff that doesn't need to be said here. And I did it all, you know, but the part that's the most important is out of all the 4 wait up. He's not gonna have any effect, right? Out of all the 4 analysis that I did, unfortunately the Hokuto is the oldest, right? Ooh. Out of all the 4 analysis that I did, the most important was the 4th one that introduced the things that I was talking about. And okay, let's go with you. And let's go with you. Let's see how you've changed. Those were the first ones that I saw, so if I get another key, I will come back there and interact with it, but if not, whatever. So yeah, the most important part was the 4th part of the code that I did. The previous 3 were more like made to compare. Oh, nice. Were made to compare it with the I've already used it. We're made to compare it with the 4th version of the code that was the most important version of it, that had the cost function. Oh yeah, this is colorless as well now. Great, isn't it? And yeah, the 4th part was the most important. And he only read, that idiot of a teacher, only read the first couple parts of the code. And he was like, I'm not sure you did what you said you did. I think you're lying. He was implying that I was lying. And I was like, dude, it's in the code, okay? Just read it. And then he was like, yeah, whatever, okay. And then they gotta stop. They gotta make you leave the room, the online room that we were. It was a meeting call. Let's go for the first one. I mean, we all know this is good. Well, all of them are good, so. Well, you know what? There we go. Just buy 2 items and we can check them out. But yeah, I gotta leave the room so they can discuss. It's 3 teachers in total. One of them is my advisor and the other 2 are just judging the work that I did. And I gotta leave the room and they discuss among themselves. And I just left them there and they discussed for about like 10 minutes. And in that time, I went into my code and I got the specific section that did the part that he said I didn't do. because I wanted to show him. And then I got back into the call, and they said, "Yeah, John, you were approved. Congratulations." And I was like, "Yeah, but what about the thing that you said I didn't do?" "Oh, don't worry about that. It's fine." As if, like, he said that it wouldn't matter even if I lied. But what really happened probably was that because I said it, the fucking idiot actually went and read the rest of the code, and he saw that I actually did the thing that he said I didn't do. This is the same. This is also the same. Or maybe now I have to. No, it's still more effective to just do this. Oh, now it doesn't reflect projectiles. Or maybe it never did. Huh, that sucks. Anyways, even when I'm like done with college and just doing a thing that should be easy, I still have to deal with arrogant professors that don't read what I do. Like, I had to beg my advisor to read my thesis. And like, it's literally his job to read it. It's their job to read it in general, all of the three of them. But he wouldn't read it. Like, I would get into meetings with him to discuss the next steps, and I would have to argue with him about stuff that was already written. And if he had just read it, I wouldn't have to like spend the first 30 to 40 minutes of the meeting just convincing him that it was there. And it's like, it's so jarring and annoying because you've done your entire thesis about something, and then it's like he starts asking the most basic shit about the thesis, and you get caught off guard, you know? It's not like you don't know what he's talking about, it's just that it's in the text, so it feels weird to have to answer stuff like that, you know? And the arrogance those guys have, dude, you know? They think they know everything, but they don't know anything about the market and how it works, but they just say they do. You know, they think they know stuff about stuff, but they don't. All they do is like teaching, and they aren't even good at that. And okay, but I think it always did that. The Morning Star always destroyed projectiles. Dude, again, we're not taking repeats. Okay, we know it's decent. This mod is a bit underwhelming. I feel like this is like a really vanilla run. Whatever. So yeah, I'm just ranting about it. But it's really sad, dude, because I feel like this should be a happier moment for me than what it is. But I get this sour taste in my mouth, you know, uh, having to deal with those annoying teachers, right? It's really sad. It takes a little bit of the magic of graduating away, you know. But but I cannot understate how relieved and uh, at a certain and I'm happy as well, you know, but mostly relieved because now like I'm not at their hands anymore, you know. Now I'm my own person, and I can start getting back to work and stuff. I'm just focusing on myself, and it's just a happy moment for me. Oh, Greed Shield is also colorless now. Isn't that amazing? There you go. Oh no. Oh, I felt like that was a decent carry. Oh, there it is. Finally. So yeah, now I'm gonna start looking for a job. There are still a few more bureaucratic things that I have to deal with. Oh damn. I mean, I am gonna drink. Don't you guys worry. Oh yeah, I have. There we go. Just wanted to kill all the enemies first. There are still a few things that I need to deal with the teachers. But it's just bureaucratic stuff. I'm done with college. Oh, it's such a relief, and I'm so happy to have you guys with me here and be able to tell you about it. It's amazing. Thank you guys for being here in this journey with me. I would not have been able to do this without you, for sure. The YouTube channel really helped me out when it comes to venting about stuff. You guys know about this or used it. I think this is just gonna be an emerald, and you cannot get down there. So stupid. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about the Rogue Prince of Persia, the game by the Dead Cells devs. Oh, carried the explosion. That's nice. It might be luck, but I feel like we're getting way more decent necklaces. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about the Rogue Prince of Persia. I know I released some videos on it, and they didn't get a whole lot of views and stuff. But I would be down to continue playing that game. But that's something that has happened to me ever since the first video that I made on the game, which is that the game makes me incredibly sick. Like, even though I love it, and as I was saying, I would play it, even if you guys were not that interested in watching, I would still play it, you know, 100%. But I've always, and I thought it was like something that would only happen a couple times or in different situations. But the game just makes me ill, like physically ill. I get nauseous. I feel like I'm playing an old PS3 FPS on lower FOV, you know, and I get that sickness from having to play with a lower FOV. If you guys have been playing with a higher FOV, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you can't get back to lower FOVs, and those are unchanged. And it really sucks because I really want to like the game, and I like the parkour. I feel like the movement mechanics are an upgrade that would really suit Dead Cells, you know, if they ever made a sequel. Excuse me, sorry. Unfortunately, I don't know how any of these items change. I'm gonna leave a couple of those guys alive. We got a curse to deal with. Yeah, I feel like the movement mechanics in there, the fact that you can run on walls, you know, Okay. It's really fun being able to run, like, not just on walls like these, but on the actual wall that's on the back of the map, you know? The, like, where the banner is and where the coffin is, and the wall that's where the teleporter is embedded on. I feel like it's amazing that you can do that. And yeah, it's a cool mechanic, right? That you want to see more of and expand, and it feels like a step up, like an upgrade from the movement that we have in Dead Cells. But the game makes me sick. Like, I get nauseous, you know? It's so weird. They released a big update. I think it was yesterday. And I was like, well, it's as good a time as any for me to try it out. But I just couldn't. I played, I think 20 to 30 minutes, before, even less, because I feel like runs are 30 minutes long in total. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to replace the shield. I don't have to do anything, but... Okay. And yeah, the game just makes me sick. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like something to do with the color palette or how the camera moves to track the protagonist. I have no idea, dude, because the game looks and feels like a upgraded reskin of Dead Cells, you know, movement wise, and the only thing that's really different is the art style. So I think, yeah, maybe that's it. But uh, it doesn't make sense. Like, why do I feel sick when I play it? You know, it's like it's really incredibly weird. I think Cat is older. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's weird. You know, I feel weird. It's awful. I don't understand it at all. I wish I did. And yeah, it's just weird. It's just something that I find weird. I don't know how else to say it. And that's something that makes me not want to play the game, because it's like it's literally the only reason I wouldn't play it, because the fact that the videos don't get a whole lot of views doesn't deter me. I would just have to do Dead Cells videos for you guys and also play. I've always done that. You know, I always play whatever I want to play, not what gets the most views. Um, but I can't because I get sick. It's so, you guys have no idea how weird I feel about this. And it's not like, it's not even a problem that I think you can tell the devs about. You know, it's not a problem that you call support on and you're like, yeah, dude, I get sick every time I play your game. You know, it's weird. It's the only thing I can say that it's. Oh boy. Okay, I feel like the trident maybe is doing a little more damage. Maybe velocity is triggering with fewer kills? No, I got 5. So that's not it. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have a curse anymore. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm using... Nice, nice. Replace the tentacle now, right? I forgot that I'm using the card. I think it said 5. Now it says 8? Or was it always 8 and I'm just stupid? Well, you guys know that. Ooh, I'm getting a message. Ooh, just a second, guys. I'm gonna have to pause. And we're back. I'm sorry, guys. Damn it. Just a second. Okay, now I'm back for real. I hope, I think. Oh boy. I want to see if I can. Well, you always could reflect projectiles with it. But I feel like flashing fans is definitely an off-meta weapon. Oh, it's already level 12 and I just found it somewhere, right? I think this mod just increases the level of gear, the gear level. I don't know. Oh. Come on. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, I had to pause a bunch of times because, dude, I'm done with my thesis. I feel like I've been in this hell for like 6 months or something. Because I presented it once, 3 months ago, and they didn't accept it. And I understand the reasoning. It actually wasn't very good at the time for reasons. Dude, level 13, Jesus. No. X. Oh. Okay. There we go. Wait, is this biome cursed? Oh man. Totally forgot about it. Yeah, I feel like this mod just changes the colors of some items and increases the and adds a couple colors. That's it. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I feel like it's been so long since I've been doing this shit that like I forgot that there's life to be lived out there. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad. Nice. Oh boy, this is incredible. This is it. Oh yes. This is how we're supposed to be playing this. Let's drink. Oh boy. You know what I'm gonna do? And I've already done this before, but I just got the... I want to do it. I'm gonna do another Serenade only run. I think I've done it previously on the channel. But I just love the Serenade, dude. Oh. Is this how we're gonna go about this? So yeah, I feel like I've been doing this thesis for so long now that it actually hasn't fully dawned on me the fact that I'm done with this shit. And I had to pause a bunch of times because, dude, I can finally start going on dates again. Right? Well, it's not like I couldn't before, but I just felt like I shouldn't do it, you know? It's a bad thing to feel like that because it's not healthy to... Oh, Stormer? And the gold digger? Oh my god, now what do I do? Both the dagger and the flashing fans are fairly new, so... Oh man. But, you know... This being, this scaling with tactics means nothing, right? With brutality. Ice armor should just be a colorless item that doesn't scale with anything. Ooh. I mean, the shield is the shield, so it's gonna work as a shield, as always. So yeah, I had to pause because I have a date. I have a date today. That's so crazy to say, dude. I felt like this was never gonna happen again. I thought my life was just gonna be writing my thesis forever and correcting the stuff that my advisor wanted me to correct. Oh, cursed chest, man. I'm not in the mood, honestly. Ooh, that's something we would want to see better. Is the damage profile different? You guys, machete and pistol connoisseurs out there, is this damage higher than usual? Let me know in the comments. The huge machete and pistol fan base. What are you attacking, bro? I mean, we might be doing extra damage, but once again, I feel like the items have just been scaled up. Which is fine by me, you know? But yeah, just being able to go on dates again, dude, and live my life. I feel like I haven't been able to live my life for the past 6 months. That's how it feels. But as I was saying, this is not a healthy way to view your goals and stuff. They should never get in the way. Nothing in your life ever, ever should get in the way of leisure time and being able to rest and just chill for a bit, you know? And usually I feel like I manage to do that and apply this philosophy really well in my life, you know? I don't get dragged into the like grind set lifestyle. Like I study, I work, I love doing housework, but nothing should ever get in the way of leisure time. You know, you should never feel like you owe it to somebody or someone or something to do stuff. You know, we do stuff for the people that we love because we love them, not because we owe it to them. You know, it's a heavy burden to place upon yourself, in my opinion. You guys are free to disagree. This is part of the reason why I'm a fucking communist. So, Fairman's Lantern was always Ramparts. I mean, it's another one where it doesn't matter. Allchem Carbine, that sounds cool, but it's going to suck. Well, it would suck against Giant if it were the previous balanced version of it, but let's just do this. And we'll try to find some different skill that scales with brutality here. Like Wings of the Crow. I'm not that good with it. What else? These are all the same. Like they've always... Magnetic? Dude, this is gonna be the worst giant fight you guys have ever seen. Possibly. We'll find out. We will find out. Oh, there's another shop! Damn it. I mean, that's decent damage. Once again, I feel like Allchem Carbine has always behaved like that. And maybe it's just a level increase? Face Flask. No. We could try out Vampirism, but We already have 2 new skills and 2 new weapons. Let's just go with it. If you guys are really interested, I can make another video on brutality. Okay, so we are done here. There are a good number of pieces of food. Let's see, gastronomy being 36% extra damage, dude. So we're gonna recycle this piece of food, and we're gonna recycle the other piece of food, and that's gonna be 72. So pretty huge number. Oh, have you guys seen a show called Poker Face? I watched it with my parents last couple days. Finished it watching in the last couple days with my parents. And it's so amazing. It's by Natasha Lyonne. She did... What's the name of the show? Is it... I think it's Russian Doll. It's a Groundhog Day style show. But she is so incredibly funny. I just love Natasha Lyonne. She is great. Like, she is insanely good as an actress and a writer, because she wrote Russian Doll, and I think she wrote a bunch of, like, or directed or something. She's credited for more than just acting in Poker Face. It's a show about a woman that can tell if people are lying. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure this is not how this is supposed to go. This is so cheesy. Oh my god. Okay. So, it is true. You can just pick whatever item you want and have fun with it. Okay. This video is going to be long as fuck because I have plenty of things to talk to you guys about. And as I said, I want to experience as much of the mod as we can. So let's see what the legendary... I already used it, right? And the legendary version is probably not going to be different than the other one. I mean, I would go to Derelict Distillery, but we're already 1 flask down. I also wanted to not use any mutations that would increase... Well, I ended up using Gastronomy, so that goes out of the window. I was gonna say I was trying to use other weapons. I was trying not to use mutations that increase my damage. Like open wounds or... Oh boy. Like open wounds, or in the case of other colors, point blank. But we ended up using it with Gastronomy, and it was a pretty hefty increase. That's probably most of the reason why we did so much damage to Giant. We were doing 72% extra damage. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, I know. I get it. That might... Oh, what the hell? Oh? Okay. I thought this was the room where we get the... You know, the extra items? And the room that gives you that useless cursed mutation. That takes so much work to do. Remember? You need to get the Moonflower keys. And you can only get the Moonflower keys after getting another set of keys. and then you need to go to a like very specific route that really sucks. Oh yeah. Can we get a teleporter in here, please? Thank you. But yeah, this is a somewhat decent mod. Once again, I'm gonna complain about the modding community. I just wish it was like it could be great, dude. There could be 1, 2 people right now working on a completely different route from the game. You know, they could do a different starting area, right? I wish I knew how to mod, but I'm not gonna start learning how to do it now. Oh, that could have been bad. I feel like we are doing a lot of damage with this. Once again, could be the extra damage. I think we're still doing extra damage with the... Oh, dude, I have a green key from Ancient Sewers. Oof, that's disgusting. I hate having useless items in the toolbar. I know it's something that doesn't matter that much. Same as having high melees, but... It's just me, you know? Yeah, we haven't been through here yet. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Why is my cell phone not making any noise? I need noise on the cell phone. That's weird. Or maybe it's made noise and... Now it's making noise. There we go. We got 3 keys. We can get the hell out of here. Fuck it. Fuck it. We still need to kill 20 enemies, but it's fine. Still some area left in here. So yeah, as I was talking about the modding community, like people could be making great things, right? Different set of items, different set of skills, different set of, like, there could be a whole new route to the game, like entirely new. Every single biome is new, you know, and they could rehash stuff. They could reskin mobs. God knows it's what they did with the Castlevania DLC. Like, most of the mobs are just reskinned versions of other mobs that were already in the game, right? Save it from the skeletons. They are new, right? It's a different mechanic. You could say that the throwing axe guys are new because they have a different set of attacks that are cool to see and stuff. And what else? The rapiers are reused, you know? There really isn't many new mobs. Like the Medusa, maybe I'm forgetting about a couple other mobs. Those, oh boy, now we're not getting the 60. Those guys that breathe fire, that they throw a fireball in a straight direction. That's just, it's already OP. It's either not changed, or if it's more OP, then I'm not gonna want to use it. But there's no one doing mods for Dead Cells. Oh, I wanted to pick that up, I swear to God. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, imagine if they made the... What's the name of that thing? Into Brutality? We're gonna Is this going to be anything? Not on my color. What else? Dude, this is unchanged. Okay. What's the name of the thing? This Sonic Carbine. No, it's only tactics. What a shame. Maybe they made it good. I'm not sure about the 60 here. Is there a 60 door going through here? I don't think so, right? Oh, there it is. That sucks. Having to carry this green key around is miserable. Oh yeah, this is going to be a long video. Maybe I should have gone Dracula. Now that I think about it. Whatever. I just really wanted to try out different things. Oof. Sorry, guys. Okay, that was my mom now. Okay. In my head, I parried. Oh yeah. In my head, I parried that. Please give me a disgusting worm. Come on. Ooh. Ow! I can jump! There we go. That was awful. That was awful. Whatever. Whatever. Let's just move on. I'm getting a bunch of calls. I'm sorry. Now it was my mom asking how many tomatoes were in the fridge so she can buy more. Or not at all. I don't know. How many tomatoes do you guys think are in my fridge right now? Let me know in the comments. And in the next video, I will tell you guys if you're correct. I just find it so funny the ways content creators find to engage audiences. It will refuel after 4 elites. Okay. Still gonna go disengagement. And Predator. Like, I don't think we need more stuff. Yeah. I don't think we need any more defensive mutations. I was maybe considering going with gastronomy, but we're gonna buy a flask from the shop if we need. We're also gonna get an extra flask charge from killing the elites. Let's just drink right now and see how it goes from here. Thank God it's the final stretch. Not because I don't want to play it anymore, it's just that, as I said, I got stuff to do. Did I say it? Maybe in my head? Why was that a crit? Okay, yeah, why was... Is the third hit always a crit? Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. been so long since I used this stuff. Can I... I'm sure you guys can tell, but the cat head also comes with a different sound effect for getting hit. Which is funny because it's something I talked about with the Castlevania skins. A bunch of them have different sound effects for getting hit, or on a sadder note, no sound at all. A few skins make no sound when you get hit. Oh my, see? Okay, hopefully I'm back for real. I hope. Let's buy these. Oh, the other shop is right up front. And we got a good scroll. How many elites have I killed already? Ooh. There's no extra jump on that, right? That's a bit worrisome. Now let's see what we're gonna get. I mean, we know this is powerful. I know it, but maybe the person who made the mod doesn't think that way. 77,000, Jesus Christ. Maybe it's because of the 40% daily? Once again, I just love this. So I would use this normally, so the mod is not selling it to me, so... Now this one! Let's buy this as well. Ooh. It would be cool to see if they change the Swift Sword. The Swift Sword is my favorite mid item. It's one of my favorite items overall, but it's probably my favorite mid item. Oh. You know what? It's my favorite mid item. It is a mid item. They probably changed it. Let's check it out. It's gonna make us take extra damage, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it doesn't look too great in the damage department. I know we don't have the speed buff, but feels the same? Maybe, yeah, probably the same. Can't be worse. Oh boy. Okay, now we're getting crits. Let's check those crits out. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not sold on this. This guy is so perceptive. Like, you can already tell he's tracking you through the screen and shit. Oh boy. That's another flask charge. Maybe we can squeeze in another one if we can get one more extra lead. Because then there are two mores. Two mores. Two more. I did not intend to do that. This is proving to be a bad decision. I just want to check out a different weapon. Gold! Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to take it. I'm taking extra damage, bro. Oh my god. Is this gonna kill me? That's all I wanted to see. Let's just go in. I'll drink another flask charge if I have to. We're probably not going to drink everything in in the spoiler boss fight. Wow. Okay. I thought we could roll into that hole in the wall there. I hope this is the only instance of damage we take here. Thank God. My mom and dad got home from their thing. Oh my god, dude, this is so annoying. I hate this guy. We're getting a bunch of Malays. Oof, Malay spawning mobs in Astrolab? Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, that was almost a hit, by the way. There we go. Oh my god. Please. At least we're getting our HP back. Gonna kill those guys real quick so we can get that flask charge back as well. There we go. So now what I can do is what I can do is buy the fresh flask in here and still drink. Great. We still have 19k. Let's try to roll something nice here. Maybe just try out the infantry bow. Oh, I didn't use the war spear at all. We're gonna use it on the spoiler boss. How long are we gonna... I feel like it's just second nature now, calling spoiler boss. What's this? This game's like 8 years old. Or at least the ending has been released 8 years ago, I think. Maybe 2017, right? Not sure. Head's a bit fuzzy from all the gaming we've been doing today. Yeah, we can do it. Let's use Tainted Flask. Let's drink fast. And we could also use Extended Healing, because it's all colorless now. I feel like it's a neat idea to have the flask drinking mutations be colorless. Although in the normal game I would much rather we have some flask related mutation for tactics. That way each color gets one and it would be a nice option. Although I do understand the reason the devs did it. It's because tactics is glass cannon. Oh, that's a lot of extra damage we're doing. Wow. Let's go! Oh, this arrow is doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah. We are doing a whole lot of damage. And we're already done. Yeah. It was nice. It was funny. I enjoy it. I enjoy the mod. Mostly I enjoy talking to you guys and letting you know that I'm done with this fucking shit. My thesis. I'm graduated. That's it. I'm a statistician. I'm a data scientist. I'm so happy. And I'm happy to be able to tell you guys all this. Thank you so much. Leave any comments, suggestions, or critiques in the comment section. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye bye!